So in the case of a therapist, they can really only walk you as far down the path as they have gone themselves. If we're talking about real trauma healing, self-development, self-realization, like, and this is just, I mean, as far as I can see, it's just like a simple fact. Someone can only take you as far as they have gone, right? Like, just use the analogy of like a guide. Like, if you're going to hire a guide to take you up a mountain, you probably want to hire a guide that has gone up that mountain before, not somebody who's gone halfway and then can just tell you about it because they read about the rest of it in books. Because if that's the case, if a therapist is only going to take you as far as they've gone themselves, and then any further, they're just only repeating the models that they've learned in school, that they have seen might fit the situation, then they're just taking your models that you were working with before, whatever thought loops you've been stuck in, whatever sort of pathologies, neuroses someone has been stuck with, and just replacing them with new thought models that are just another thought pattern. So if we're going into a deeper state of self-realization, like that might be good, that might be better than what one was working with before, sort of in the way that like an alcoholic, like a raging alcoholic who gives up that addiction and now goes to AA every day and drinks 10 cups of coffee, might be seen as that's a the lesser of two evils. It might be better than what they were doing before, but it's still perhaps not getting at the trauma underneath that was creating those behaviors. So if someone's going to therapy and they're just getting some new practices to work with, but they're not actually getting at the trauma underneath that has been fueling all of those negative thought loops before, because that therapist isn't able to take them there because they haven't actually done that deep of work, that's where a big block exists in that system. Summing it up, essentially, like when we're looking for a therapist or a coach or anything like that, really trying to find somebody who is walking the walk, who is really living it and really being the example, and not someone who is just regurgitating stuff that they have learned.